So today I want to talk to you about why I think of myself as a canary in the coal mine. I've had chronic illnesses since I was a child of various sorts, most of which are traceable back to autoimmune diseases. But that just meant that my immune system wasn't functioning properly. It was hyperactive. And there are lots of people today that are suffering from hyperactive immune systems. And since I'm kind of a data pack rat, I love to read articles about alternative health treatments and natural ways of healing, and I pack rat that information so I can be a resource to people who have problems like my own. And that's why I'm starting to record these videos. I figure that I can put out the information and people can decide whether or not they have a similar enough condition that they want to try what I've tried that may have worked for me. In fact, I'm kind of a lab rat too, not just a canary in the coal mine. I'm a canary in the coal mine because I seem to get things before other people get them, and I have to figure it out, and then I'm available for showing people the way. That's what canaries used to be used for in the coal mine. That's the actual story behind it, is that back in the days before scientific instruments and electronics, the miners used to carry a canary in a cage down into the mine. And because the canary had a faster metabolism and it was a smaller critter, if poisonous gases started to leak into the mine, which was not uncommon in coal mining, then the canary would die, and the people would know that when the canary died, it was time to get out of the mine for their own safety. So that's kind of like who I am, and that's why I'm thinking that I can be of help to other people, is I've been through a lot of these experiences, and I found a path out. I think my most dramatic experience is that I've had in the past migraine headaches for over 50 years. They started when I was a child, about 8 or 10 years old, and they've lasted up until 2010 when I finally got all the answers figured out, and now I don't get migraine headaches anymore. And what's even more interesting is that I can use the appearance of pain to my benefit. In other words, once I got my body settled down enough that it wasn't in pain anymore, and I also have rheumatoid arthritis, so I had painful joints, but once I got the headache settled down and I got the joints settled down so that they weren't reacting anymore and I wasn't in pain all the time, then I can use that as an indicator to whether I'm doing something right or wrong. The other day I ate some candy. I shouldn't have eaten that candy, but I enjoyed it. But the next day, my joints were swollen and painful, and I had a little bit of a migraine, not a real bad one because I didn't eat a whole lot of that. But, then I got back on my strict regimen of what I'm supposed to be eating, and in a day or two I was fine again. So that would be my goal for you, would be to get you to a point where your symptoms are settled down so much that when you do something, either in lifestyle or food, you can feel the difference. Wouldn't that be a blessing, to actually know what the source was of your conditions and be able to use your own body as an indicator of that you're on the right path or you're not on the right path? Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a little touch of my story and tell you why I think of myself as a canary in the coal mine and why I incorporated my business under the name Canary Consulting. So I just wanted to put this up on my website and give you an idea of who I am and why I'm doing what I'm doing. So be well.